Alright guys, so I figured out what I'm doing with this thing. You guys may not be too happy about it, but oh well. Basically, I'm going to use this as a test motor. I'm not going to destroy this motor, but seeing as it's the first twin I've ever owned, and to be honest, so far I don't like it, I think I'm just going to do tests with it. Until I figure out whether it's worthy of being on the tractor or not, basically. Because from what I can tell, it has rod knock. Okay, well, let's go over the problems. We have roughly a 4,000k RPM limit on the flywheel. We have a motor that likes to transfer intake problems. So for instance, you have a gasket failure on this side. The engine will rev by itself, which could be a problem. And there's a few other things like that. So also, it doesn't matter which way you tip this engine. The intake, as you can see, floods with oil completely. And when I rolled it yesterday, it entirely soaked the air filter in oil, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think you're actually supposed to oil these anyway, but that's not the point. It shouldn't friggin' shoot out all its oil just because it's upside down. But that was probably why, because it was running as well, but that's why I hit the kill switch as soon as I could. There's a couple things like that. These engines are prone, apparently, to head gasket failure. Carb and fuel pump, to be honest, I haven't had much trouble with. I thought it was the carb and fuel pump giving me issues, and it turned out it was the head gasket. So, can't blame that on the carb. There's a few things I don't like about this engine. It's too friggin' tall. There's like 6 inches of engine that technically I don't think needs to be there. I don't see why they have it on a separated crank. But, I don't know. I'm sure they got reasons for everything. But basically, yeah, I'm going to use it as a test motor for now. You know, just play with it, open it up, check it out, because I've never had one of these before, so could be a real bitch to work on, I don't know. But so for now, I think I'm going to detach this engine and get a set of rings for my reliable 12 horse, because I almost guarantee that 12 horse has been upwards of 5,000 RPM, and no problems with it so far. No rod knock, no nothing. And it even has that big ass floppy counterweight thing in it. It's a big ass friggin' counterweight that's connected to the block with basically a small piston rod. So that's what I'm gonna do to this. I'm just gonna drain it, tear it down, and like literally tear it down, take off the whole intake assembly, crack the block open, and check out what's going on in there. I also want to crack this big ass nut off and put a starter cup on here. Friggin' pull start cup. Both the 12 horse and this one are getting a pull start cup, because the electric can barely take that shit. Well, it can't. The battery is not charging. It literally has to be charging to start this. Oh, holy fuck. That's a first. It actually turned it over. Turn off the kill switch, it might actually start. Oh, I spoke too soon. But anyway, sounds like Rod knocked me, which I can probably fix, but like I said, it means I gotta tear the whole engine apart. It's already leaking on the bottom, so I know it needs a new crank gasket. And if I'm gonna do that, I might as well buy 2 brand new head gaskets for it. I know this side the head gasket's fine, but I'm gonna buy both anyway, because I know for a fact this one needs replacing, and that means I'll have a spare for this side. So a couple things to do, and so yeah, 12 horse will go back on it for now, and that'll give me time to work on this thing. So I'm not getting rid of it, but it's not going to be on the tractor until I'm happy with it.